Hi, this is Mabel's Tables, and today we are getting ready to make some raspberry cinnamon rolls or either plain cinnamon rolls. We're going to take our choice as to what we're going to make today. First of all, I would like to say thank you so very much for coming and looking at my videos. I would like it if you would give me thumbs up and comment. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and subscribe to the channel if you like what you see. And if you don't like what you see, I don't have any problems with you telling me what you don't like and telling me why you don't like it. And I will try to change it. But enough said on that. Let us get started with these cinnamon rolls. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use some of this lightweight spackling from the Dollar Tree to get my cinnamon rolls started. I have this. I have my colorant where I make it look like it's already been browned in the oven. And this is khaki. And I have the real brown. Okay. And then I have the burnt umber. I think the burnt umber is going to make it cinnamon rolls look like they're really burnt. So I'm going for the real brown. Just a little of the real brown in here. And I have my Argo starch. My starch is to stop it from sticking to the paper while I'm rolling it out. My Argo starch. Or you can use baby powder, flour, whatever you have on hand for a thickening agent. And you see I have that in there. So what I'm going to do is shake this up a little bit. And I'm going to put, going to put about 1, 2, 3 drops in here. So it'll look like it's been baked already. And I'm going to take my spoon and I'm going to stir this up. So it'll look like it's been baked. See how it's looking inside there? I want it to look like that it's already been baked. You know, get that, like that baked look to it, that crusty baked look. Oh, so it'll look like it's been done already. And I'm going to stir this up and get it looking good. And you see, I need to put a little bit more in here because I really want it to look like it's already baked. That's the thing of it. And I just squared some more in there. And I'm going to stir this around and then I'll be back. I have some wax paper over here that I spread out over here so I can put it on when I'm finished with it. So I've been stirring it and got it to this consistency and this color because I want it to look like it's kind of brown. So now I'm going to take some cornstarch. And a lot of people say, well, I don't like to mix regular stuff with faux foods. What I do. Every designer has their own choice of how they design their faux food. So I'm going to put a teaspoon, a heaping teaspoon of cornstarch right there and a half right there. So I can put my I can put this on it, and we're going to roll it out. Okay, so now we're going to take this, and we're going to put it on right here on that cornstarch. We're going to get it all out. There you go. Go get all this out of here. Okay, we're going to set that over there. And we're going to get a wet towel and wash our fingers, okay? Now, I have double wax paper here. So I'm going to put this over this way. And I'm going to make sure it gets coated with the cornstarch. And you're going to just knead it just like you would if you were really making some dough. You keep kneading this and kneading it, okay? It's just like making a biscuit. Oh, and it feels so good. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to fold this over with the cornstarch on it and save it because I can use it for something else. I'm going to put the top right there to hold it. Now I got my spackle all good. I'm going to lay it right here. And I'm going to roll it out. Here's my rolling pin. Let me roll this in a little of the cornstarch. There you go. And I'm going to, just like you would if you're making real stuff, okay? And I'm going to roll it out. We're going to roll it out just like we would if we were making cinnamon rolls with real dough. And when you roll it out, the reason why I folded this over, because you may have to go back and get a little cornstarch to stop it from sticking. You got to want to make sure you don't want it to stick too much. And that's what it's doing right here. So I'm going to have to start this all over again because it's sticking to the paper. And this is not what I wanted to do. I'm not going to cut this out or take this out because I want you to see the mistakes as well so you'll know what not to do. I'm not going to edit this out. I'm going to get a little bit more wax paper. And I'm going to take some of this cornstarch and put it over here. What I should have done is the first time. You're going to do this just like you would real dough. So I'm going to put some of that cornstarch right here too. Put it right over here. And it is kind of messy, but you know, I like that. I like messing with dough and all that kind of stuff anyway, so it doesn't bother me any. So now we're going to start all over again. Go. Put it down there. And here we go. And I like to roll and turn. Moving everything out the way. Roll, roll, and turn. Roll, and turn. Roll, and turn. And I feel it to see how it's doing. Okay, I'm going to roll it again. Turn it and roll it again. Then I'm going to roll it again. And I think we got it to the where we want it at. We're just making a few to show you how to do this. Okay. Now I got my towel. I'm going to wash my hands. Wash my area off. You don't need everything too nasty. Can't see what you're doing when you have everything too nasty. Okay. So we're going to do this. Gonna wipe down most of my stuff. Wipe it down so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so now we got that. And we got everything cleaned off. We're gonna take some allspice. Real allspice. And I tell you why I use the real stuff. Because it makes, oh, it smells so good. The scent of it in your house makes your house smell so good. Oh my goodness. These cinnamon rolls will make your house smell so good when you put real spices in it. It makes it smell so good. So this is what I'm doing here, putting that in, and you can smell it. So now what we're going to do now, we're going to turn it this way, either way you want to start rolling, and I'm going to gather it up right here, and I'm just going to turn, and the ends like this, see how I'm doing these ends? To put the ends in like this. See what I'm doing? You roll the ends in so your cinnamon roll will have a pretty roll. See, you roll them in like that. Let's get them all rolled in, the ends, okay? Now, we're going to take it and roll it this way. There you go. Just roll it. Roll and brush. Roll and brush. Roll and brush. Roll. And why I'm brushing, because I'm getting some of the cornstarch off. Roll and brush. Roll and brush it off with your hand. Roll and brush it off with your hand. Roll, roll, and brush it off with your hand. Okay? There you have your cinnamon roll. See how that is, that roll right there? Okay, so you rolled it. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it and shape it. Make sure I roll it really, really good. Now, I'm going to wash my hands again. Okay. Make everything clean again because I want it to be really, really clean. I know it's spackle, but still you want to keep it clean as well. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to cut these and make a little cinnamon rolls. And I like to cut mine with a spoon, even in real life. So I'm going to take this and put it here about, I say about a quarter of an inch, or an inch, right there, the cinnamon roll. That's it. And you're going to pick it up and you're going to put it in your hand. You see how that looks? And you're just going to smash it down to form a cute little cinnamon roll right there. Just smash it down good. See how that is right there? Right there. Okay? That small little cinnamon roll. And if you want to make big, huge cinnamon rolls, what you do is you put, you use 2 of these. If you want to make the huge round cinnamon rolls like that, you use 2 of the spackles. Okay, let's cut another one. And when you cut it with a spoon, you know, it gives it a curve, like a nice curve. Okay? And this is what you do. I mash mine down like that. Good looking cinnamon roll. You want it to be looking good. There you go again. Small cinnamon roll. There you go. And let's do another one. That spoon gives it that curve, you know. You can make some of the, what you do is, again, make sure you leave the curve in there. There's another one. Let me show it to you. There it goes. We're going to put it there. And we're going to go at it again. Put it in there and mash it down. There you go. See that? Okay, you're going to put it down. Curve it again with the spoon. And we're going to smash it down. You want it to look real good. And see how that looks? It looks just like a cinnamon roll, okay? But we're making small ones. We're making the petite. And I'm just going to take this last piece, this big piece, last piece, and I'm going to smash it down and just look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Cinnamon roll. And you're going to put it right there. Now, what I normally do is take it and place it on a plate that I'm going to keep it on, because it's going to get hard, but I'm going to show you what I do. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to show, and I'm sorry for you seeing my hand in a way. I do apologize for that. But I got this plate here that I made some years ago. And what I'm going to do is put my cinnamon rolls on this plate. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do. I'm going to put them right here. And they're going to get hard. Now that I got them situated on the plate, you see how that looks? So what I'm going to do now is put them right here so you can see. Let me fold this over and you can see. I'm going to take a little more of the allspice and I'm just going to sprinkle a little more of it's real allspice or cinnamon or ginger, whatever smell you want in your home. This is good for making your house smell too. Okay, now what I like to do also, I'm going to put a glaze on those cinnamon rolls, and I want strawberry cinnamon rolls. I want strawberry cinnamon rolls. So what I have right here for my strawberry sauce, I have True Red from America for acrylic craft paint. True Red. And this is going to be my cinnamon roll, my strawberry. So what I'm going to do is put it on here because it's kind of old, and I want to make sure that it's going to come out the way I want it to. And it's not coming out the way I want it to. I'm going to try it again. It's kind of old, so now I don't want it coming out in no big glob. This one is too old. So I'm going to go and get another one, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I'm sorry. I don't want to hold you up, but I want it to be good so you can see how it's going to look with the strawberry on it. And that one is not, it's too lumpy, not coming out right. So I got a new one, and I'm going to, this one is bright red. And I'm going to show you. Let me take the top from around it, take the stuff from around it, put the top back on it. And I like to shake mine up just in case. Okay, so what I'm going to do, make sure it's right. Okay, and we're going to go like this with this red paint. There you go. And here. Oh, that looks so good. You know, I love strawberry, and I let some of it drizzle on down the side with the strawberry sauce. Have you ever had a cinnamon roll with strawberry sauce? Oh, man, oh, man. And you know, the strawberry rolls, they are so good. Okay. So now, when this dries up, it's going to have the strawberries, on it. I put that red on it for the strawberry, and it's going to harden up by itself. It hardens up in about 24 hours, and you're going to have a nice, beautiful plate of strawberry iced cinnamon rolls. Strawberry iced cinnamon rolls. And let me put a little bit more on this one. Oh, man. Oh, I used to love to eat these and make them too in real life. I made them in real life, but they were bigger. Okay. So here you are, your strawberry iced cinnamon rolls. And they look delicious. In 24 hours, they will be hard, and you can transfer them to another plate or a dish if you want to, but I put them on this dish because I thought this dish was already pretty, and when they harden, it would be nice. Just look at that. Just take a look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes, it is. Okay, so this is Mabel's Table saying, I love cinnamon rolls, and I know you do too. And I love icing. I love strawberry icings. Oh, yes, I do. Don't forget to pray for someone else besides yourself. And always remember that God is in large and in charge. And that this is his world. I don't care what anybody say or how they say it or what they do. This is God's world. Have a blessed and glorious day. Mabel's Table saying, do strawberry iced cinnamon rolls.